Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I'll give you guys my recap to the Knicks' victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder. We beat them 119-97, and we got a lot to talk about because this game was definitely very entertaining. I was live streaming the entire game, my live play-by-play reaction. So for all of you guys that were watching, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate that. And man, we got Julius Randle triple-double. We got RJ Barrett finally hitting that elusive 30-point piece bomb. We got Emmanuel quickly playing really good basketball with the starting unit, and we got a lot to get into. And before I do, if you guys are new to Knicks Media, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to check me out over at Instagram and Twitter, that is at NYKnicks_media. And if you guys enjoy the video, don't forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's jump right in. So this game started off a little rough. It started off like, hey, yo, the Knicks are not looking good. We're coming off a very rough loss to the Milwaukee Bucks, where Julius Randle got absolutely shut down. And the only good player against the Bucks was really RJ Barrett and Alec Burks. Everybody else was atrocious. So the Knicks going into this game, we all knew this is a must-win, because if we lose against a Thunder team that is not a good team, and they don't have their best player in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And I think they're a very, very underrated team, the OKC Thunder. They're very young, and they're a defensive-minded squad that has a lot of energy and really good shooting. I'm not taking anything away from the Thunder, but this was a game we needed to take care of business, and I'm happy we did because our schedule is getting really rough from here on out. So I'm happy we came out with the W. So let's get into the individual performances because we got a lot of good ones. Starting off with RJ Barrett. He is coming into fruition, man. Again, reminder, RJ Barrett, 20 years old, the youngest player on the Knicks, establishing himself as the bona fide second best player on the squad behind Julius Randle, and he is stepping up. Whoa, what a game from RJ. 32 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 12 of 21 from the field, 3 steals, and he shot 50% from downtown once again. 3 of 6 from three-point land, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, and had a plus-minus of plus 17. So RJ Barrett is getting better and better. And he had an interview after the game with Clyde and Mike Breen, and he said the one thing he wants to improve on is consistency. And that's exactly what he's been doing. I feel like the only knock on RJ's game in his rookie season and this year was been his consistency. Can he be good in every single game? He has these stretches of 10 games of brilliance, and then he gets into a funk for 5 games. Can he find that medium where he's just on a really consistent basis? And right now he's getting into that. And this was low-key one of RJ's breakout games because he hit his career high. His career high was 28 points going into tonight. He gets 32 points, and I love that he said that Julius Randle was actually looking for him to get that 30 bomb. Julius told RJ, he's like, hey, I'm going to find you. You need to get that 30 piece. And I love that Julius ended up dishing it to RJ in the paint, and RJ got the and one opportunity to get that 30-point piece. And that was just a brilliant play from Julius. And man, RJ Barrett is continuing to blossom before our eyes, whether that's him shooting the ball from downtown, shooting the mid-range jump shots, finishing at the rim, passing the ball, rebounding, and the defense is something that we really have to realize because it's getting better and better under Coach Thibs. He has 3 steals, and he's playing very good perimeter defense, and that's the type of player that Thibodeau wants. He's developing into a guy that we can build around, and I'm so happy to finally be saying RJ Barrett is becoming something that we cannot even imagine. I feel like his potential is still through the roof. He's still only 20 years old. He's going to get better and better. His body's going to get bigger. He's going to get more physical. He's going to become more of a bully, and I told you guys, it all determines if RJ Barrett can get a consistent jump shot, if he can shoot the ball well from beyond the arc, if he can shoot the ball well from mid-range and creating his own jump shots. That's what's going to take RJ's game to another level, and that's exactly what we're seeing. He shot 3 of 6 from downtown. That's 50%. He shot very efficiently from the field, 32 points. RJ Barrett continues to thrive. Now let's get into Julius Randle because he is the second Knick player to ever record 2 triple-doubles in one season. He finished with 26 points, 12 rebounds, 12 assists, 8 of 15 from the field, 2 steals, 3 of 6 from downtown. That's 50% as well. And Julius Randle is coming off a poor performance from the Bucks, and he bounces back with this game. He started off a little rough, shooting the ball inefficiently, but he showed up in the fourth quarter, hitting those clutch, crucial step back, mid-range, contested jump shots that we love to see from Julius in the first half. And a lot of people were a little worried when we saw Julius stink it up after the All-Star break against the Bucks. We're like, yo, this is the Julius that was not looking good. And I was not concerned. If you guys watched my video yesterday, I'm like, I'm not concerned. This was just basically the Milwaukee Bucks having a very good game plan, and they're a very good coach team, the Bucks. They're one of the best defensive coach teams in the league, and they just had a very good game plan against Julius, and they shut him down. That's going to happen here and there. And then Julius comes out with a triple-double. He is just proving every single game now that he is the leader. He's the all-star that we got, and he's somebody that needs to be part of the future. And it's awesome because the day after the news broke that Ian Begley said that apparently the Knicks say Julius Randle and RJ Barrett are the cornerstones of the future. They're untouchable. Both of those guys will be here, and we want to build around them. And then they follow up with these these numbers. RJ Barrett, 32 points. Julius Randle with a triple-double. You can't get better than that. That's just absolutely awesome. Julius Randle continues to show that he can get his teammates involved with 12 assists. That's awesome. The point forward position from Julius is really underrated, and he's continuing to get better and better throughout the year. And I feel like he's just going to be consistent, and he has a really interesting path ahead of him because we're going up against very good teams, and they're going to have game plans to shut down Julius. So how is he going to adjust to the game he had against the Bucks? He needs to realize teams are going to be honing in on me, and I need to get my teammates involved. And that's exactly what he did tonight, or today rather. So the next player I want to talk about is Immanuel Quickley. Immanuel Quickley did not start the game, but he finished with 33 minutes. Finally, this has a lot to do with Elfrid Payton and Derrick Rose being out. And man, I don't want to say anything bad about Payton, but I'm happy that he was not playing today because we got to see what Immanuel Quickley can do with the starting unit, and he did a lot. He started the second half with the starters. He played with RJ, Julius, Reggie, and Nerlens, and I love the tandem of RJ Barrett and Immanuel Quickley. You can even argue that that's the reason why RJ had 32 points, because it spaces the floor. It opens up RJ so much more. When Elfrid Payton's on the floor with RJ, it does not help RJ at all. They're both slashers. There's no spacing. Elfrid never finds RJ Barrett, and whenever RJ feeds Elfrid for three, he always bricks it. RJ fed Quickley for three, and he kept hitting it. So what Immanuel Quickley did for this Knicks team with the starters was very awesome to watch. He actually finished with 21 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 9 of 16 from the field, 2 steals of his own, 3 of 8 from downtown, a plus-minus of plus 16 for Immanuel Quickley. He is a guy that needs to get these minutes every game. There's no excuse. I don't want to hear that Elfrid Payton's healthy, so Quickley's not getting minutes. Like, this is what happens when you give a rookie that is a revelation, and as of right now, he's ranked the second best rookie in the league according to the NBA, and he is proving every single game that he needs to get minutes. He was automatic with the floater. He hit like 5 straight floater attempts, which was so awesome to watch, and he has the ability to draw contact. He can shoot the ball well from 3. He can create his own shot. He actually was running the point. He was not being selfish. You know, a lot of people say the one thing about Quickley they don't like is he seems to be selfish. He only passes the ball when his shot's not there. And I definitely see that. I see where the guys are coming from. But if he has that scorer mindset and he can shoot the ball efficiently, I'm okay with it. He finished with 4 assists. That's not terrible. He's passing the ball. He's getting his teammates involved. I don't think that's his duty as a point guard. I feel like Immanuel Quickley has a score-first mentality. And if the opportunity presents himself to fire from 3 or get to the rim and put up a floater, then do it, because he shoots the ball very efficiently and he can put up points. I mean, he did it today with 21 points off the bench. So this is what happens. We finally got to see what Quickley can do with the starters. He did not start the game, but he played with the starting unit, and it really opened things up with RJ Barrett. And I've loved the tandem of Quickley and RJ, and I really hope that we can see those two on the court together more throughout the season, because I can just keep going on and how awesome it was to see those two play together, because they had instant chemistry. Their games complement each other beautifully, because Quickley is a shooter. RJ Barrett is more of a slasher and low-key a shooter as well, because he's shooting the ball very well. But like I said earlier, Elfrid Payton and RJ do not mesh well. RJ Barrett needs a guy like Quickley who can space the floor and open it up, let RJ do his thing, and that's exactly what we saw. So it was a really good performance from those 3 guys. Some other guys I want to talk about. Alec Burks, he shot the ball a little way too much for my liking. He finished with 15 points, 6 of 18 from the field, which is a lot. But he's a volume shooter. That's what he does. He can't complain. He comes off the bench and provides offense, but sometimes he shoots the ball when I'm like, that's not a good shot. His shot selection's a little But you can't complain. Reggie Bullock also finished with 14 points. He was 4 of 11 from 3. So, listen, we got the job done. The Knicks got the W. This is what we needed to go into this road trip. We got the W against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We are back up over 500, and now we're going up against the Brooklyn Nets and then the Philadelphia 76ers on a back-to-back game, and they're both away, and then we go back home against the Orlando Magic. So the schedule gets rough. I'm so happy that we got this W. Let me know your thoughts down below of the game. Are you happy about RJ Barrett dropping 32 points? I know I am. I just want to know where the RJ Barrett haters are now, because there was a lot. I've always been an RJ Barrett defender since we drafted him. Whenever he went into a slump his rookie season, when he went through his slump this year, I always felt like he would get out of it because of his mentality. He has that drive to be great. He has that work ethic that pushes him through adversity that not a lot of people possess. And I always felt like RJ is destined to become a great player in the NBA in the future. And I never gave up on him. I never thought he'd be a bust. And there's so many people that would always comment on my videos saying like, yo, you're hyping up RJ too much. He's a bust. The Knicks should G League him. He should not be part of the future. So I hope that RJ can keep it up, because as of right now, he's proven all those people wrong. And he continues to prove each and every game that he's an upcoming star in this league. He's 20 years old doing this, and he's a bully. He's not just a guy that shoots the ball. He's doing everything. Shooting the ball from 3, mid-range, floaters in the paint, finishing through contact, dunking on people, sizing people up, posting people up, playing defense, stealing the ball, crashing boards, assisting people. What more can you ask for a 20-year-old, a guy that we drafted last year? I don't know what else you want from RJ Barrett, but he's playing awesome. And shout out to Julius Randle again for a triple-double, because he is playing out of his mind today. That does it for this video. I'm very happy that we got this dub. Thank you guys so much. If you guys stayed until the end of the video, do not forget to comment down below a Statue of Liberty emoji so I know you were here until the end. That does it for this one. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Enjoy your Saturday night with the beautiful Knicks victory. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Let's go Knicks. Peace.